see some presents?
Yeah.
If we were wrapping, because we got to get wrapped because we leave tomorrow. Alright, you gonna look for a seagull? Where could he be? He's not in there anymore. That's where he was yesterday. He's got a pinata.
He's going to open it.
Looks like he opened it out and some candy fell out already. I think he wants you to have that candy.
Okay.
That's nice. Say thank you, Seagull.
Thank you, Seagull. That's fun, he said this one. I think this is a pinata. Thing.
Hey there, welcome to day 20 of December and Vlogmas, and thank you so much for being here. I'm Nicole, and I've been posting videos on YouTube for almost 20 days now. So one of the yarn events I'm going to open up is the Chelsea yarns, and this is the card that came with it. And it shows the colorways. And so day 20 is snow boots. Oh. It's totally like a mint vibe. The past few days have been minty. And so this is a mint, but it's a different mint than I've opened up. It's more of like a gray blue mint, which it's not looking like that in the picture. Maybe here. So excited about this. I feel like I'm not really going to enjoy this advent though until January because I haven't been knitting on it, but I have fresh snow mohair from Chelsea Yarns and it's so good. And so yeah, so today's the last day home here in the Pacific Northwest in Oregon, and tomorrow we fly out to the Midwest. We fly into Chicago, and there's a snowstorm. There's a blizzard on the way. And I'm hoping that the blizzard doesn't come until Thursday, because then I will be at my mom's house and it'll be epic to get snow because we don't really get snow here where I live. So yeah, and looking, so we travel on the 21st, which is chairlift, and 22 is snowed in. It's really interesting because my seniors, at the beginning of class, I always write a question or a set of questions for me to answer. And the last class, the last final exam, they wrote on the board, what do you want for Christmas? And I said, snow in the Midwest. And so I'm hoping it works out and we don't like get stuck somewhere. So this has been in my advent box and I haven't really opened it up. So I thought I'd do that because I have a lot to do today, a lot of packing, a lot of wrapping, and so a lot of grading still. So I just thought it would be nice to have a new cozy mug. I'm gonna need to wash it. It's one of those camp mugs. We have 2 of these. This is our 3rd. I think they're nice for if you're drinking a beverage outside because they're tin, so you don't have to worry about it like breaking if you drop it. The con for me is I like my beverages really hot, and so you cannot microwave this. So that's a major con for me. However, I'll just have to put a beverage in it that I'll drink right away, like all the way through, like a tea or a hot cocoa. I tend to drink my hot cocoa and my tea quicker than I do my coffee. My coffee I will slowly drink and need to reheat. And I often need to reheat some of my teas too. But if it's like a really tea I'm super into, I will drink it all. So tea or hot cocoa will be going in here today while I work on that to-do list of things. All right, and here's the Bitten Mitten. Oh, this is my color. It's like this baby pale pink with a little bit of subtle tones. Maybe you can't see the tonality in it on the camera. A little bit you can here. So 10 out of 10. Love this. And the color is called Pearl. So perfect. It's a sea theme. And actually, I should have known this, but the whole Advent is themed around a picture. And so I'd really encourage you to go into Instagram and look at the picture. I saw this picture all over the Bitten Mitten Instagram. Like the picture is used to save you from spoilers, and then you have to swipe. And I don't know why I just thought, oh, it's a festive photo. I didn't think about it being the inspiration photo, but it's an inspiration photo. And it's sort of like a light scene. Like when Mathilda, Kyle, and I went to the zoo lights where there's this light scene. And the light scene itself is also sea themed. So there's all these sea creatures in the lights. And then the lights are kind of around these fir trees and things like that. So that's why one of the colorways was fur and all the rest have been sea themed. And we love the ocean. So I'm really loving this theme, and I'm loving the pairing of this Advent with the Speltas pattern, which is this garter. I'll take some footage of it because I haven't been. I'll take some footage of it today so that you all can see it. And oh my gosh, I almost didn't show this, and it's the prettiest one yet. I feel like I keep saying that about these. This, I don't know. I love the one I have right now on my project. It's the tentacle, but this is gorgeous. I might just put both on. Might as well put more than one on. So, oh, love it so much. Okay, so let's chat. I always feel this way right before we leave because it's the end of the semester, and so I have things to wrap up. I taught 4 classes this fall, which is a heavy teaching load for me. It's just a lot of grading. And so 3 out of my 4 classes are totally done. And so I just have 1 class left. And I would ideally like to have that done before I'm going to my mom's house. I can remember my first couple of years of being a professor, submitting grades on Christmas Day at my parents' house, and I just don't want to do that again. But I also can't just grade today because that could take the whole day because I need to pack. Obviously Kyle can pack for himself, but Mathilda really can't. She does want to help when she gets home from preschool. She says she wants to help pack, but I need to do some things without her. Wrapping, Kyle and I stayed up very late last night wrapping, and we got a ton done. But there is Kyle. I haven't wrapped any of his stuff because I couldn't wrap it in front of him. And I'm not packing that up, but when we get home, it'll be New Year's Eve or New Year's, I forget. I think New Year's Eve we come home. And that's when I will give him his Christmas presents from me. And so it would just be nice if they were already wrapped. And so I need to get Kyle's presents wrapped while he's at work right now. And he hasn't worked from home the past 2.5 weeks, which is so unusual. It's just our schedules have been really wild. So I need, and then my mom, I have a few things left to wrap for her. And I think that's it. Then I think I'm wrapped. And then I like to take all that and pack that into a suitcase. So I don't know. It feels a lot. Isn't it it feels how can it get done by tomorrow? But there's no choice. But there's no choice. It has to get done by tomorrow because we leave tomorrow. So, yeah. And so I don't know. I'm just rambling. I need to get off here and I need to get moving. I need to get doing things. I want to watch a Hallmark movie and knit but I need to get some things done. Okay, I wanted to give a kind of packing, wrapping update. Haven't started packing at all, but I have almost finished wrapping. And I was wrapping Kyle's presents and I realized that I also do some shopping today. Because I didn't really think about like what I got Kyle, and we have this tradition where we give each other a children's book on Christmas. And I don't have a children's book for him. And we've been doing this since we've been dating. Basically, how the tradition started was we were dating and we would go to Barnes & Noble's on dates a lot and like read children's books in the children's section. And so I thought when we were dating that it would be cute to get him a children's book for Christmas, and he thought the same thing. And so that's how it started. And since then, lots of cute things have happened. Like one year we gave each other the same children's book. And so anyway, I'm looking at this and I usually put a lot of thought into it, and I don't have a children's book for him. So I'm going to have to go to a local bookstore and get Kyle a children's book. They have a good selection, so I will be able to hopefully find something that I think he'll like. So here's some of my presents I wrapped. So in a prior Vlogmas, you'll see Mathilda coloring this giant banner, both at her birthday party, and then we had a second one at home that we were doing. And so that banner we've used as wrapping paper. And so those are my mom's presents because we thought she would enjoy like Mathilda's coloring on wrapping paper. And yeah, look at all that. So this is what's got to get packed up. So the red wrapping paper is for my friend had a baby, and I kind of went a little wild because babies are fun to shop for. Anyway, that's Kyle's pile there. And so yeah, I need to do a little shopping trip today. Okay, one last thing. When you are Christmas shopping, it's like a good idea to like not shop for yourself because like people might get you a present or whatever. So I try not to shop for myself when I'm Christmas shopping, but I couldn't help myself yesterday when we were at Barnes & Noble's. And it's like this cover. I was like, what is this book even about? I don't even know, but I love the cover. So I grabbed it. Once Upon a December. And then the description is an absolutely perfect holiday hug. And then I was reading like the description about the book, and it takes place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is where Kyle lived when he was in undergraduate. And and we've done some trips to Milwaukee, and it's in the Midwest. And so basically, Milwaukee Christmas market takes on a whole new meaning. And I was like, also Christmas markets, I don't know. So don't know what I'm packing fully yet, but I am gonna pack this. And I usually don't like to pack books. I like to pack like a Kindle or something that's lightweight, but I'm just really excited about this. It's like raining and gross. I should have wore a rain jacket. My hair is wet and I feel really wet now. So Kyle does not watch my Vlogmas, so this will be safe for me to show. I just went and got him this really cute children's book. It's Waltz of the Snowflakes, and it's just a picture book. There's no words, and it's set up in like acts and intermission. And it's about going to a ballet as a family, and it highlights the Nutcracker. And so I just thought that was really special because there's all kinds of illustrations that make me think of our family, like the violin. And yeah, here's a picture on the back. This year we really loved the Nutcracker. We loved watching Mathilda in the Nutcracker. We loved watching the other humans in the Nutcracker. We ended up watching a lot of Nutcracker this year, and then even some movies about the Nutcracker. So I just thought, given like how much we've enjoyed Mathilda's enthusiasm around it, that would be a really good children's book for Kyle. I was a little torn between that and there was one about Billy Goat's Gruff, because there's a little violin exercise Mathilda does about Billy Goats, and I thought that would be cute, make us think of her. But anyway, I'm really pleased with that, and I've gotten a couple other little goodies. I stopped at a coffee shop. Technically this bookstore was in a coffee shop. I went to, my town has a lot of coffee shops. I think there's at least 3 within like 0.2 of a mile here, or 4. And there's one that's like it looks like a garage, like with like motorcycles and things, and they have like this garage motorcycle theme. So I got a couple of things there. I shouldn't overshare all of his presents because maybe he does watch this. I don't think he does. I've never seen him watch any of my videos, so it's probably safe. Anyway, I'm gonna head home. My update is I'm mostly done wrapping, minus the new things I've just bought, and then I also am halfway through my grading, and I haven't started packing. That's got me a little stressed, but we have to get packed. Even if we don't sleep tonight, we've got to get packed. Okay, so we leave tomorrow, so I need to pack, but also on January 1st, I have the Read More socks releasing. It's a design of mine. If you follow this podcast, maybe you know that already. And so before I leave, I need nice pictures of it. And so I was trying to, while it was still daylight, take pictures to use natural light, but it's just really gloomy today and like shadowing my house, and I don't know, I'm not liking how the pictures are turning out. So I think I'm gonna also have to pack my Read More socks with me to Illinois so I can try to get nicer pictures before January 1st. Taking pictures is always a challenge for me, nice pictures. So here's my packing strategy is I start to make piles and just like double check, let it simmer, make sure I have everything, and then I put it into packing cubes. And my other packing strategy is I pack less clothes than we will be gone for, with like the hope, since we're with family, we can do laundry.
You can get today is Christmas Day. You won't if you do. Santa come today. You will never go. Today you will go. Ever go where you will go. You have to come back right day.
Wow.
Did you make that up?
Now, Grandpa told me that. Grandpa and Grandma made that up. They told me that song was at Christmas Day. They said it was at the North Pole. And Santa's singing it all the way to here.
Oh, that little skinny one.
How's the little skinny leg? That's leg number 8. It just makes 7.
There you go.
What do you think is in there?
I don't know. It's a train track piece.
A train track piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Train track picture.
A little rampy.
A little ramp. So you're-
You drive your train up on there and around.
And the piggy's going on too.
We're packing, and we need warm things for Illinois in ways that we don't here. And this is something Kyle made. It was like a neck warmer. Do you remember what kind of yarn you used, Kyle?
I have Santa hat.
That's the same as this. That's this, I think. Metal green? I don't know.
It was a super bulky yarn.
Metal?
It's really bright, like Madtosh, maybe. Was it Edison Bowl? There we go. And so anyway, Kyle made this neck warmer. See how like it sits close, and so I don't remember how he did it, but it was not just straight. It's like or is it just straight? It's just straight, but it like kind of like sucks in because it's ribbing. So it's really great. Anyway, it does get cold here in Oregon, but just not like Illinois. It's not Illinois cold. Like these kind of gloves like this, Kyle just doesn't wear out here. Anyway, so we're in getting the cold gear out mode now, and we're hoping after we arrive and are safely where we need to be that we'll get some epic snow.
Looks like it's probably going to be too good for you and it's for that.
No! Mom.
Ooh, a good one.
What is it? Show it to me.
It's chocolate blue.
Chocolate doll.
Can we say a chocolate sphere?
It's a chocolate blue spear.
What's that?
It's kind of like a chocolate and stuff inside.
You think it's just more chocolate inside?
Yeah.
A little bit different texture.
Jam.
I said right
Hey Kyle, pay me poo so that she likes your advent.
I see it right there.
It's a look. You like to slurp my jams, don't you?
Chocolate
She
bubbles.
says, it says, may your holiday sparkle. All right.
Yum.
Sparkle with lots of snow. Mirabelle plum spice spread.
Yeah.
Anyone that says spice, she doesn't like.
What if it's a good spice?
We need to have some toast before we leave on the plane tomorrow.
Yeah. So why don't you put your garbage in the garbage?
We have 9 on this. Let's just do today's, and then we can catch up later. Like, don't try to catch up. Just like have to. What is the date today?
20th.
The 20th. MJ, please stop doing that.
The heavenly unicorn.
What?
Look at that.
Let me see that.
Can you find it?
You find the heavenly unicorn? Named for its triangular form, the Christmas tree cluster exists among a large... I'm trying to read this to people. The Christmas tree cluster exists among a large, loose collection of extremely young stars, all part of Milky Way's Orion arm. The tree's apex is marked by the Cone Nebula, a vast distance star-forming pillar of gas and dust. What kind is it?
Show her it's amazing.
I don't want to eat
It's
it.
pretty, and then show her the bottom.
Mathilda, show me the bottom. You say you don't want to eat it, but we don't even know what it is. What is it?
And then we've got a Kira Washi Bun Bun.
I don't like that. Yep.
Good. It's all from you.
Well, that's good, because this looks delicious.
And instead, she's chomping on the gingerbread house.
I said you're eating that old candy.
Those poor gingerbread.
Can you help me get the Lolo kitty off with that one?
Those poor ginger people.